What's up, Sitters? This is Tyler Ruff along with Joey Edge.
Sitters, what's good?
And Chris Martinez.
What's happening?
And we are front porch sitting. It's Super Bowl week.
Big week, man.
Big week. I love Super Bowl week. I don't know that I love Super Bowl week. They do this, they do the little, what do they call it? It's like media week, basically.
Yep.
Yeah.
And half the time, it's pretty stupid.
Yeah. There are like a handful of sound bites that come out of it that are pretty good.
I'm just here so I won't get fined.
Yes, that's
It's
a good
classic one. Did you see the
Jameis
Travis Kelce
interview?
one?
No.
Oh, Jameis is so fire.
Yeah,
Jameis
he's
is
so
so
good.
good.
His career after football is going to be better than his football career.
Yes.
And that's saying something.
Yes, 100%. You
Yeah.
know who career's also been better after their football career?
Who's that?
John Woodley at JW Weaponry.
Talk to me.
Started the gun store, serving North Central Florida for the past 10 plus years. My guy John does it right. He has all the guns, all the ammunition, all the targets. He's got clothing stuff. I mean, he's got literally everything you need to be a full-grown man.
That's right.
Yep.
And for you ladies, he's got some pink guns.
You got to be able to protect yourself, too.
You do. And this, I didn't realize. Do you need a concealed carry in Florida anymore?
That's a great question.
It's an open carry state. But I don't know how that works. But you know who does know?
Yes.
John.
John.
I need to call John.
Talk to him. Find out what's going on.
That's right. So you can carry yourself.
Yeah, I was driving. Just a quick sidebar. I was driving Kelsey's car the other day, and in my car, I may or may not have something that I can protect myself with, but Kelsey didn't. That has been fixed.
Yes, sir.
It's been fixed. So I went to grab it to make sure like it was there. Somebody was doing something really kind of shady behind us, and I was like, all right, well, just make sure this is. My kids were in the car. I was like, let's make sure like we're
ready to roll.
If we have to like.
That's why you own guns.
It's a last resort. My children are in the car. We're gonna try and go home. We're gonna try and leave the situation and not have anything happen. Mm-hmm. But in the worst case scenario, I am the man, the protector. Like we've got to be able to do this.
Be able to be prepared.
Yeah. So I went to reach the glove box. There's nothing there, and I was like, oh no, there's something there.
Sitters,
Now,
no excuse for you not to be prepared.
I agree.
John Woodley, JW Weaponry.
Yes, sir.
You're going to get yourself a little bit of discount if you mention the front porch.
Yep. 5%.
And he's going to get you what you need, most importantly.
5% is a crazy amount of money in guns.
In the gun world? Yes. There's not that much margin.
There's hardly any markup. I've witnessed it. So that's a really 5%. People roll their eyes at 5%.
No.
In the gun world, that's insane.
Yes.
Take advantage.
It's basically
Take
half
advantage.
off.
Take advantage.
Yeah.
If you want to go see John, you can go see him. But if you want to call him to see what he's got going on, Joey, what number should they call?
386-243-8587 is the number to JW Weaponry. One more time, that's 386-243-8587.
I love it.
Yes,
I love
sir.
it.
Me too.
We were just talking about the Super Bowl. Did you guys have a super week?
Yeah, man. I had a great week so far.
Dude,
It's Wednesday. Make it a Wednesday. You know what I mean? Fired up.
Uh-huh.
My kid had to come home early. I guess I've had a good week. They're fine now. Mia had to come home early on Monday from school. That was a bit of a wrench. Zane had to come home early today. I had to go pick him up.
That's tough.
But here's what I think happened. All right. We have children. You've all had children. He started coughing. He started like hacking up along. I think he spit up a little bit. He didn't throw up. So they're like, daycare rules, come get him. He's out for 2 days. I'm like, 2 days? Do I got to still pay those 2 days? Yes.
Do you really?
Oh, 100%. Oh, 100%. Oh, yeah, no, they busted on my head.
And he's out for 2 days?
It's a day and a half. He can't go tomorrow. So we have to find accommodation for him tomorrow because I have to go to work. I have bills to pay. Like, I can't take time. But I took half a day today. Anyways, I get home. I sent y'all the video. Yeah. He's playing and dancing. And I'm like, you little joker. That's a edit there. Yeah.
Little joker.
He's out here dancing and playing, happy, hasn't thrown up, no fever, never had a fever when he was coughing up a lung or whatever he did at daycare. But now he can't go to daycare tomorrow. So day has been good, Tyler. Kids aren't sick, but it's like, come on, man.
I get it, man.
Let's tighten up. Come on.
Might as well bring him to my house tomorrow.
Want him?
Yeah, I'll be here.
Be careful what you ask for.
Clayton.
He's 2. You don't get to look away.
Clayton, we appreciate you, buddy.
We'll sit here and watch cartoons all day.
I'll tell Kelsey.
Okay.
Okay. Full day cartoons, my kind of day.
Yeah.
So we got the Super Bowl this week.
Yes.
We do have the Super Bowl this week.
Yep. We were just talking about the the what's it called? The media coverage
Yeah.
of the event. Jameis.
Yeah, James.
Golly, he was throwing cookies at Travis Kelce today.
He's gold.
Dude, him throwing the W's was great. When he was,
Brother.
you want to catch a W for me and eat it? That's so good.
Brother. And Travis Kelce played right into it.
Oh, yeah. Of course he did.
He's
Why
a
wouldn't he?
professional. He knows what he's doing.
Oh, yeah.
He's the professional. Jameis is going to have. How soon after he retires from football does he sign with Barstool or something like that?
I don't know if it's I'm about to say
The
same
day.
The
The
same
day
day,
of.
right?
Like an
Yeah.
hour later.
Same day. The contract will be already typed up.
Yeah.
I would listen to his podcast. He's
Oh my
amazing.
God, yeah, me too.
Have you seen the reporter that's asking the questions to the Chiefs players about the penalties? Have you seen that?
Yeah, I saw it.
Joey was not a fan. I was
just
a
think
big
it's
fan. He asked Travis Kelce, he said, what do you love more, Taylor Swift or phantom 15-yard roughing the passer penalties in the playoffs?
Wow, that's a tough
That's
question.
incredible.
And then he asked Mahomes. He was talking about what did he say? I don't remember what he said to Mahomes. It was pretty good. He set the question up really good, actually.
It was kind of the same idea, though.
Right.
It was the same idea. It was the same guy.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I can't remember what he said. What did he say?
I forget, but Mahomes played it off a little bit better. He's like, man, the refs. Oh, it was something about.
Talking about you. A lot of people in your career have helped you along the way. Do you have a favorite referee?
That's gold.
Mahomes took it in stride.
Yeah.
He kind of you could see he kind of chuckled about it. And
Yeah.
said, refs are all great. They all do their best.
Yeah.
Kelsey just blew it off because he's a punk.
He actually
Yeah.
said next question.
That's right.
Oh.
Or he said
Anybody else?
yeah, he said, anybody else? That was it.
Yep.
I-
Which
Travis
I don't
Kelce
have a problem.
Agree.
I don't have that.
I don't either.
I don't have a problem with that answer.
All right, we're also going to do our draft, right? We're going to do our draft where we pick the defense, college defense. We're going to talk NFL, Super Bowl, prop bets, prop picks, awards, NFL awards. We're going to go talk about
We're
that.
gonna pick our defensive player of the year, offensive player of the year, MVP.
Yep.
It's gonna be a good show. We have a full show.
It is a full show. I'm excited. I'm very excited. It's a big week.
It is a big week.
It's a big week.
Listen, I love this
Not my
week
favorite.
for multiple reasons. Obviously, high school baseball has started.
I was about to say, Joey, do you want to do a shout out?
Shout out to the Tigers, I guess. They're playing right now. What?
No, I thought you were gonna say.
Oh, anniversary? Yeah, well, we're talking about something different right now, so I thought we were talking about something different.
I said you want to do a shout out.
Right after we're talking about baseball. I literally said baseball started this week, and you were like, "You want to give a shout out?"
No, because I know where your wife's at.
Yeah, you put a lot of pressure on me too with the picture of the flowers. You sent beautiful flowers to your wife.
Yeah.
Did
Kelsey-
you really?
Yeah.
Yeah, it got posted on Facebook. So Kelsey now expects that. Appreciate that so much. Awesome. Set the bar high. Yeah.
Happy anniversary.
Sorry about
Yeah,
Lindsay.
that.
it's
Yeah.
okay.
Happy anniversary. I love my wife.
How's
She's
Columbia High School baseball doing?
right now they were up 8-2. It's now 8-4. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Not great. Got to win Monday 3-1 over Oakleaf. An Oakleaf team that returned 26 players off their roster from last year.
How do you have 26
That's
on,
what I
on
said.
the roster?
How does that even happen?
It means 26 in the program.
They had 28 last year. They
Really?
returned
Lost 2?
Yeah, they had 26 come back.
Bananas.
Holy
insane.
crap. How do you have a 26-man roster?
I don't know how you do that. That's a good one.
Wild times. Anyways, beat them 3-1. Beating St. John's Country Day right now. Like I said, 8-4, but was 8-2. So we got to get out of this inning right quick.
Yeah. While you're looking at that,
Yeah.
just Joey's watching the game, Gamecast. Pretty cool thing, or whatever it's called.
Yeah. Game changer. It is
Game
cool.
changer.
It would be way cooler if I was, like there. But thanks
Well,
to FHSAA.
you aren't there. I wasn't going to bring it up.
I wasn't either.
I wasn't going to bring it up.
Whatever.
But Joey got the hook
Last year.
Last year.
And it's carried over.
Carried
Who would have thunk it carries over?
People don't forget. You know what I mean? People don't forget. I got a shout out.
Talk to me.
Friend of the show, Chuck Bell.
Love Chuck
we
Bell.
had a me too, man. Honest to God, he's a great guy. Maybe I might
agree.
work with Chuck Bell one day. He is the defensive coordinator at Buchholz. Was the head coach there last year. We had a weightlifting meet. So he does the weightlifting for Buchholz. They have some strong kids. Some really strong kids.
Mm-hmm.
We have some really strong kids too. So it was a good meet, good first meet. But I got to chop it up with Chuck. He actually did my job for me today. So my shout out is for Chuck Bell. Chuck Bell in the chat. So I had Zane. Zane wasn't feeling well. Kelsey had to go pick up some stuff and Lysol, things like that.
Chaos.
So she was a little bit late getting home, later than normal, which meant I was late getting to where I needed to be, which was judging a meet at Columbia. So like I walk in the platform that I normally judge, Chuck's having to judge, and like it's not hard work, but you do it. It's a lot easier to stand back and tell kids what their next weight is,
Right?
Which is what I got to do today. But I was like, man, Chuck, I'm sorry. Like he didn't know. I mean, this might be the first he found out. He didn't care. He was like, man, there's no worries at all, bro. It's good. Like don't worry about it. He just thought I was just like maybe late, just because I was being like negligent, just late.
All right.
Because I don't like to be late. But yeah, Chuck's shout out, man. Show rolled. He did perfect. Help me out.
I love it.
Yeah. Chuck's as good as it gets.
And he did say, I'm rushing home. I hope to be home in time to watch the podcast.
Heck yeah.
Let's go.
So
Come
let's
on,
go.
Chuck. I hope you're in the chat, buddy.
I'm going to shout out my buddy Bradley. He's been training me to run ultra marathons. He ran an ultra marathon this weekend.
Okay.
50 miles.
Good.
Technically, it went 54. And let me tell you, like the mental strength, because he called me at about mile 31,
On the phone.
and he was struggling.
How do you speak?
I don't know.
Struggling.
How do you speak after that?
All right.
I'm going to answer Clayton's question real quick. I'm not there because I'm serving the third of my third game suspension. I missed Beachside, the last game of last year. I missed the Oakleaf game on Monday. And now I'm missing this St. John's Country Day. Thankfully, the last two games have been preseason games, and they count towards the suspension.
That's great.
That's why they schedule preseason games.
That's right.
That's why we do that.
That's right.
Part of the reason, probably. No, we schedule them every year. But so, yeah. Thanks
Hey.
to
I
my
don't
guy,
wanna be
John.
the guy that looks ahead to the show,
Yeah.
but I'm really excited to do the Josh McCardle ad read because Joey's hair is on fleek right now.
No, yeah.
This is a week old.
Dude, he's a week old.
This is a week old.
All right, we're gonna get there eventually. All right, where do you want to start? Do you want to get some prop bets pulled up? Do we want to do some prop bets? Do you want to talk about defensive player of the year, offensive player of the year? Do we want to do the college defensive player?
Not that yet.
What do you want?
That was going to be a little bit longer, so I don't think we should do that first.
Yeah, we'll go NFL, right?
Yeah, for sure, NFL. You want to just do like a Super Bowl game preview first?
Super Bowl game preview first.
Yes, let's do it. Let's do it. What side of the ball you want to start on, Joey?
Let's go Kansas City on defense and Philly on offense.
Okay. If you're the offensive coordinator, what is your game plan? If you're Philly's offensive coordinator, what is your game plan?
Get the ball to Saquon Barkley.
Okay. So
Creatively. Because I don't think you can just run it straight at this defense. Like, there's defenses you can, but there's defenses you can't. I think Kansas City is a defense that you're not just going to run it straight at them and hope for the best.
I agree. And so I did not know this. When my players, we talked about this last week, I believe. They're allowed to get on Hard Rock somehow or another. Like they make wagers, but I will say, I have a handful of them that do their pretty diligent research. They have a lot of time.
I know a couple of them that do it, and they're 18. I learned that, by the way.
Okay, well, sure. These are definitely 18. They're definitely 18.
They have to be. Like,
Yeah.
Legally, they have to be.
They're 18. Yeah, sure. So they were talking about Andy Reid.
Off this show, man.
How Andy Reid has taken ownership of like some responsibilities on the defensive side of the ball, and which is shocking, right?
know that, yeah.
How would you know that? He knew it. I looked it up. He did. He helped plan. If you go look at like yards per carry, the Chiefs are actually relatively high. They're inside the top 10 in rushing defense.
I looked at it.
And as far as like chunk runs, which Saquon has a ton of, the Chiefs don't give up a ton of chunk runs.
Right.
So these two kids, they made a wager between themselves that Saquon will not have a carry over 15 yards.
Ooh, I like that bet.
Yeah. That wasn't on any platform.
No.
It was just
It's just
handshake deal right there. But I think that's something of note because I do think if you're the Eagles, I think you have to control the clock, time of possession. You have to win. You have to win that. You have to keep the ball because the Chiefs are better when Pat is on the field. So if Mahomes is on the sideline, which we're controlling the clock, we're controlling the game, then we're accomplishing our goal by keeping the best player in maybe the history of the game on the other sideline where he can't hurt us.
Right.
Is going to require them to run the football with Jalen Hurts or require them to run the ball with Saquon. So, I think personally, Joey, they've got to find a way to get the ball to Saquon creatively because what Clayton just said,
right.
They want no part of Chris Jones. Yeah, I'm fine in 95 and we'll run the other way.
Yeah. Typically, Philly's not a stretch concept team. That's what Clayton said. Stretch concepts and hit B gaps hard. Make Chanel and Karlaftis stay honest. I mean, I think that, and we'll get to this in a little bit as well, but I think that that Jalen Hurts in the run game is going to be a big part of this as well.
Yeah.
Because like you said, I think they want to, and they have a brain, they know what they're doing, but they want to keep Mahomes off the field. Obviously, they want to keep Kansas City's offense off the field. So how do you do that? You get your two best runners involved, and that's Saquon and Jalen Hurts.
Yep.
You give them easy plays to dissect and maneuver, and then maybe take the shot play here and there.
I was gonna say, then you dial up shots once they commit to stopping the run.
Yeah.
But you have to be efficient and effective in the run game early in order to open up that like next tier or that next layer of the playbook, which is trying to stretch the field vertically.
See, I almost think it may be the opposite. We talk about you run the ball to set up the pass, right? That's kind of what you're talking about.
Yes.
I almost think they're going to have to pass to set up the run.
I just don't think they're good enough to do that, and I think they know that.
That's what they have to do, though.
I
They're
think
good enough to do that.
I think
Brown and Jalen Hurts, they're good enough.
I think the problem with that is, and I'm not saying you're totally wrong. I think the problem with that is you're not getting your best player the ball early.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're not really getting Saquon lathered up. You're not getting them going.
Yeah.
Their offensive line is very good too. Like they like those guys want to maul people. They don't want to kick set and pass block.
Right.
Which I'm not saying that you.
No,
I'm not saying
good.
that you.
I
I'm not
could be
saying
100% wrong, obviously.
No, I'm just saying. I think their strength is getting those guys lathered up, pushing people around. So I think we almost overcoach it when you say like we have to throw the ball first when we're not good. We're not as good at that. We're really good at pounding the football.
Right.
But I do think people forget that this offense can pass the ball. They've got weapons.
They have
They're not
weapons.
bad at it.
No, yeah, 100%. They have
Yeah,
weapons.
Like last year, I mean, they were primarily pass mostly. For the
And,
most part.
and that's why they lost 6 games in a row and going into the playoffs, and then lost in the first round of the playoffs.
Yeah, but they weren't bad.
They weren't good.
They weren't bad.
The reason Saquon Barkley is MVP is because Saquon Barkley is the best
he's
player
a
on that team.
freak. Yes. Oh, 100% he's the best. I'm not saying that they're
Yeah.
not.
So
I'm
like,
just trying to think of it from a different perspective.
no, I'm with you. I get it. And there's certain instances where I think that's the right play and the right thing to do.
Thank you, Marty. Thank you, Marty.
Yeah. Marty said A.J. Brown has to get targets early. I mean,
Joey Edge cannot disagree with that.
No. I think if you
He's
want
right.
him, but see, he's not a diva wide receiver though. He's not your typical diva. You know what I mean? Like Tyreek Hill, Stephon Diggs, Justin Jefferson, even like they need the ball early to get established in part of the game. AJ Brown is used to this. He understands how this goes.
Yeah, I
so
think
he doesn't complain a whole lot.
No, and I think in this game, the Super Bowl, everyone puts their ego aside. Like, let's go win
100%.
one.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, let's
Yeah.
go win one. Whatever it freaking takes.
We've got the MVP. Let's
Yeah.
just give him the rock.
Unfortunately, he's probably not going to be the MVP, is he?
He better be the MVP.
Yeah, I agree.
Chuck, what do you think? Because Chuck is super sharp mind. If you were the Chiefs' defense or offense, for that matter, we'll ask Chuck's version, for the defense perspective.
Right.
Chuck, if you're the defensive coordinator against the Eagles, what would be your plan to try to negate Saquon and Jalen Hurts and what they like to do? And we'll give him a minute. It'll take a minute to answer, but we'll read it when it gets to it. But he did have a comment. You want me to read that, Joey?
Yeah, you can if you want to.
No, he wanted to know what you said to get tossed, but we're not gonna. We're not gonna.
All I
text him.
all I said, Chuck, was that's BS. That's all I said.
Like the letter B and the letter S.
No,
or
I probably said the words, and I shouldn't have. And we were making eye contact when I said it, and I pointed it at his face a little bit like this, from about 15 feet away. But he knew what he did was wrong.
So what he did might have actually been BS, but
should I have said it? No. But was it BS? It absolutely was.
you know what? Another thing that's BS.
And I'm always gonna have my guys back. Go ahead.
Oh, you have to do that. Mm-hmm. At a signing today, athletic signing, kid that I love, Chris Jordan.
Yes.
I love him, but I will get on him.
Absolutely.
But he knows I love him hard, so I coach him hard. He knows that. So he's doing his little speech. He's saying his like little remarks to the full freaking gymnasium, all
Saw
the
pictures,
APs. It was a very, very great event. But he gave me a shout out. He's like, man, I love Coach Martinez. He's done so much for me. Blah 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 blah. A lot of great things. He said a lot of great things. But he did also finish with, but he will be quick to cuss me out. I was like, Chris, right now?
You can't say those words like that.
Here, Chris, here, right now. Like his mom is cool. Like his mom's like, treat him like he's yours. Do what you got to do. But like, all the
now?
teachers, all the principals, like right now.
Here and now. This is what we're doing.
But I just said his interpretation of cursing out is not the same as what you guys think.
It's a great recovery.
Yeah,
it's the only thing you can do.
We're going to bounce back. I was like, good Lord, man.
All right, back to the Eagles and
Yes,
Chiefs.
sorry.
No, you're good. I love that story, actually. Sherm said, I think the Eagles should do a lot of play action and give the ball to A.J. Clayton said, he publicly does Jalen Hurts like 3 times this season. It wasn't exactly public. He did diss him a little bit.
He did read the book on the sideline, seeming very disinterested, but it's okay. We'll let it go.
Maybe he is a little more of a diva than I thought.
He's kind of a diva, bro. I wasn't gonna fight you on that one. But.
Yeah. In my head, I'm thinking Stephon Diggs type diva. He has come to the sideline and yelled at Jalen a couple of times too. Now that I think back on it.
He has earrings and stuff, so.
No, he's probably a diva-ish.
He's a receiver, so typically.
Typically.
Let's get AJ the brawl. Let's get AJ the brawl.
Yeah, probably need to do that early, actually.
Early.
Probably hit him on a hitch early and see what happens.
Marty said it. Marty said it. AJ Brown has to get targets early. Yeah.
Early, got to do it.
For sure.
Yep, I'm with
All
that.
right, let's flip sides of the ball here. We'll wait on Chuck to give us his plan. So the Chiefs with the ball. I think this is the more interesting matchup for me, personally.
Yeah.
Philly is on defense. What is the plan, Tyler? Tyler, what would your plan be? Very short. You don't have to give me a long, drawn out physical game plan, but what do you think if you're the Chiefs?
It feels like one of those games. Travis Kelce really hasn't done anything all year. He's kind of been blah. They've kind of used him as a decoy in the offense for a lot of it. It seems like.
Until they needed him.
Until they need him, right? And it feels like that's intentional, right? It almost feels like in baseball, you keep your pitchers, you reserve a little bit in the tank for him. Seems like they may be doing that with Travis Kelce as he gets a little bit older.
But a lot of 2 tight end sets. He's doing a lot less, like middle of the field, down the field type routes. Yeah,
almost like in-game load management.
Yeah. It feels like they're gonna let him loose this game. I think Travis Kelce will have a big game. I also think this is a big game for the running backs. I think Kareem Hunt could have a big game. I like Kareem Hunt a lot in this game. I think.
A big game?
I think so. A big game. I mean, a big game would be like
12 carries for 58 yards.
Yeah, in a tutty.
Yeah.
I think
Okay.
Kareem gets in the end zone.
All right, we can handle that.
Fair enough.
I'm thinking you're talking about like 120 and 2 tutties or something. I'm like, hold on.
No.
My boy's not getting 125.
I think Kareem. I think he fit. Me and Joey have talked about this.
Yeah.
He fits that offense so much better than Pacheco does.
Yep.
It gives an offense that doesn't have a lot of like weapons for Mahomes to throw to.
Yes.
It gives him a good dump it off type of guy that can still make you miss. Kareem Hunt's still freaky good.
100% agree.
So I like Kareem Hunt and Travis Kelce to have big games.
Yeah. You got Chuck's comment?
Yeah. So he said, obviously, stopping Saquon is the key. From what I've seen, he's the most dangerous stretching. Oh gosh, scroll me back up. Someone scroll me back up.
Oh boy.
He's most dangerous stretching the field horizontally and making people miss in space. Double edge pressures and sitting. I said shifting. Setting. Setting hard edges to make him keep it between the tackles. 100% agree. And Clayton kind of said that too about the stretch play if he was the coordinator on offense. So to combat that, hard edges, man. We talk about. It's pretty refreshing. Pretty refreshing to see another coordinator also preach the same things. Hard edges, hard edges. Let your guys scrape and run the football inside out. Don't let that guy get loose to where he is able to make people miss in space 1-on-1 because he's a very tough tackle.
Yeah,
totally agree.
Especially when on the Chiefs side of the ball, that interior line.
Totally agree.
Yeah, they're strong.
Thank you, sir.
I like that.
Yep.
Chris, what do you think the plan is for the Chiefs?
Man, I don't know. Sherm had a comment too where he said, "What did Sherm say?" I think he said something like he would blitz. He would blitz, I believe. Blitz off.
Blitz often to get the ball out of Mahomes' hands.
There's
problems with that.
Yeah.
I'll let you handle that though.
The only issue with that is the Kansas City Chiefs quarterback has posted a higher career passer rating when facing 5 or more pass rushers than he has against 4 or less.
Right.
Not by a wide margin, but
because he's really good both.
Yeah, but
in both
by the numbers, he's about 15 points better when you blitz him than not like actual physical points, percentage points.
No, I know what you meant.
Percentage points better than when you sit back. I think the key would be and I think they have the guys to do it. I'm very intrigued to watch.
Yep.
I think the Eagles can get after him with 4. I think they have to be creative with how they cut up the front, and I think they have to move them and loop guys and try to create like false.
Jalen Carter's gonna have to have a huge game.
Yes, like false pockets. Okay, and what I mean by that, like a false pocket, is so like we'll collapse. Stay with me right here. So like if we'll take the left end and we'll collapse him down inside. So now that quarterback feels like, okay, I have a soft edge. I can evade and escape. But then we have like we call it at Columbia like a mirror guy. He's not a spy. He's just a mirror. So it is, in theory, it's a spy. But we're waiting on him to break that threshold, that pocket, that false edge, because we're baiting you into running there and then attacking it. The problem is Mahomes has seen that 1,000 times. You know what I mean? 100,000 times maybe. Like,
and he's quick.
So,
he's a good runner.
He's an underrated athlete.
Yeah.
So, but I think they have to do things like that. You can't just live and die by that. But I think they're going to have to. The front four is going to have to dominate Kansas City's offensive line if they have a chance to win the football game.
I think you're right. For me, man, Andy Reid is just so good at seeing things and then it like adjusting on the fly.
Being able to get to it.
Being able to get to it and adjusting on the fly.
Yeah.
And same with Mahomes. Like he's an extension of Andy Reid at this point. I mean, he knows they're obviously they know what each other's thinking, and Mahomes is, in my opinion, right now the second greatest quarterback of all time, and he's that for a reason, right?
Yeah.
So I think he gets him in and out of the right situations, given the looks, and they have so much, like especially with Worthy, healthy, and Hollywood Brown back healthy, and DeAndre Hopkins can still go make a play one-on-one with anybody in the league.
Yeah.
Kelsey is probably as healthy as he's been in this situation in probably his whole career. Even though he's a little older, he's healthy right now. And then like Tyler said, Kareem Hunt. I mean, he does what he does. He doesn't he's not breaking one for 50 anymore. Those days are long gone. But he can still break one for 12 to 15. Kind of break your heart a little bit.
Get a first down.
Yeah, he can get a first down, and then he can hit you for 4, and then this is what he's going to do when he hits you for 4.
Yeah, you don't enjoy that tackle.
No. And then same thing with Pacheco when he comes in. Guess what you're getting there?
It's worse with him.
It's worse with Pacheco.
Yeah, like
he's
going to find you to run into you. He doesn't care about getting yards. He wants to find a human and hit him as hard as he can. Doesn't usually work out for him.
Yeah, NFL, not for long. He won't
not for long. Yeah,
no.
It's nice.
He's
while
not
it's
getting
there.
that big contract.
No, he won't make it there. Unfortunately,
his legs are gone.
I think Clayton right here has something to this. I haven't finished the actual comment, but also finish hits. Brady was at his worst when he was getting beat up. You may get a penalty or two, but knock him down. Yeah, I agree. No, I'm not trying.
You're gonna get it anyways.
Well, I'm not trying to get this. I don't want that as my penalty. No, we're not doing that.
Slaps in the face.
Yeah.
No. I want you to drill his chest.
Yeah, find me some bruised
Nothing
ribs.
dirty. Nothing
No.
dirty. Just hit him hard.
I'm not saying it's dirty, but finish it.
That's it.
Finish the hit.
Yeah. You have to.
If he's doing that little tinker dinker dance on the sideline,
pop him one time.
We're taking that one.
I'm taking that one.
Hit him into the third row.
Early, the very first chance I get.
We're taking that one.
Hit him into the third row.
Sprint. Yep.
We're taking that one.
Yeah, we'll give up that 15 early in the game.
100%. 100%.
You're gonna feel it.
Yeah.
But you are going to feel it.
Mahomes is tough though.
He really is, man.
He's freaking tough.
is.
People
Honestly,
don't give
he's
him
the
the
type
credit
of
that he
guy.
deserves. I don't think
They don't because they hate him.
Right.
No,
I've been
I'm part of that.
on giving him that credit because it's just a freaky job that he's doing with that team. But
You remember when he was playing on like an absolute half of an ankle
Yeah.
and still free? I mean, like, he's extremely tough. He sounds like Kermit the Frog, and that's why people think he's not tough.
he really does.
But he is extremely.
380.
Yeah, he's extremely tough. He's tough, but we have to find out how tough.
Yeah.
Like it's been proven time and time again. You're not going to out scheme. Like you're not going. I don't think there's a whole lot of looks that you're going to throw at that guy that he hasn't seen.
No.
I mean, you're not really going to trick him. He may make a bad decision, but that's because he made the bad decision. Like I mean, you can give him a different look, but at the end of the day, he's seen all this.
Right.
A lot.
Yeah. And the good thing for the Eagles is they have the players that can match up a little bit with this.
I agree, especially in lines of scrimmage.
Yeah, especially on the line of scrimmage and a linebacker. Backer's pretty good for them
I
too.
like him. Yeah, I like him too. I'm with it.
But yeah, I'm excited about this game.
I am thrilled for this matchup. Let's go. Let's do some like basic lines, and then we'll do some more exotic stuff. Let's start with the total 49 on Hard Rock. We're just gonna give you the Hard Rock numbers. 49. I'm gonna tell you right now.
Where is it played?
What?
Where is the game held?
Is it in New Orleans?
It's in a dome.
It's in a dome.
Okay.
Yeah, it's definitely in a dome.
I'm gonna be on the under.
I will never bet the under because I hate rooting against points. It's not fun to watch.
I agree.
But I don't know that's the wrong play. I think that may be the right play. So therefore, me personally, I would leave that alone because I hate rooting against points.
I think 49. I think you're under.
Yeah, I think it's under.
I think it's under. I think
it would probably be closer to
39.
I was gonna say 43.
The only thing I could think is it being a close game and them having to like match each other late.
Yeah, that
I
would be
could
the
see
only
a
way.
scenario where that could get over 49.
Honestly,
I could just see
the opposite scenario where it's like almost a blowout for the Chiefs. Hate saying that. And then they let the Eagles score a couple late touchdowns.
They're not built to do that.
I think both teams could go on 9-minute drives at any point in the game, and I don't think that's a recipe for an over.
That doesn't get you to
The
49.
Chiefs.
Yeah, if you get two of those, I mean, you're talking about almost a half of football right there. So
If you just look at this Chiefs team, the way that they win is they don't allow the other team to score a lot of points.
Yeah.
And they score very few points.
they really haven't scored a lot
They
this year.
don't score a lot, but their defense is like people don't talk about that defense. They're freaky good.
They're very good.
Yep, they're good.
Freaky good. I like the
Kenny Bryant said Mickey Andrews style. Shout out Kenny Bryant. Yes, please. More Mickey Andrews style.
All right,
Florida State, tough, physical, hard. That was the hard hitting. I meant to read his comment earlier.
Yeah,
Yeah.
talking about hard hitting, not like
Yeah,
pushing
like,
the envelope.
We're gonna push the envelope.
Yeah.
So we're 3 for 3 on the under there.
Yeah.
I'm
Sitters, you know what to
kind of
do.
like I'm on a fence, honestly.
You know what to do, sitters.
But I will say yes. I'm on it. The under.
You know what to do, sitters.
Yeah.
Hammer that over.
Fade it.
AJ,
Lonzo says that defense is nice. He didn't say nice. He said nice, but
yeah.
all right. Spread. Chiefs -1.
He hasn't got it yet.
No, I haven't gotten the card from you yet.
Oh, I'll send him $50 right now. Chad, put your cash up in here. Like, Jesus Christ. That's 100% on me.
I mean, it's on us.
Well,
It's
no,
on me.
it isn't.
But
Message me, Chad. I'll send it to you right now. I got it.
Live on the show.
Live, like, and you'll confirm it live on the show. Send it right now.
Chiefs
DM me.
-1. Chiefs -1. How do we feel about that?
Chiefs -1.
Yeah, I don't think the NFL lets the Chiefs lose.
I think the Chiefs.
So Eagles in the over it is, huh?
Yeah, Eagles in the over. I'm gonna be in Blue Ridge Mountains watching this game. I cannot wait.
I don't know what the
you
alternate
coming
line
back?
is, but I may take alternate line Chiefs.
Monday, right? Yeah.
I'll be Monday morning, but on Monday.
I just feel like the Chiefs are going to win this one by like.
I don't know why you feel that way.
I just really like the Chiefs in this game. I don't know why.
I'm looking for a good game. I don't care who wins.
I'd like.
I will not-
I'd like it to be close to that number.
Yeah, I would allegedly not do anything with that, one way or the other.
So then the money
maybe.
line. Who are you picking to win the game, Joseph?
Kansas City.
Kansas City. Christopher.
Yeah, the Chiefs.
Not so fast. No, I'm just kidding. I think it's the Chiefs too. I will
boy.
not be betting that way. Allegedly, I would go the other way, just because I can't root for the Chiefs. It's not in my blood.
Yeah.
Yeah, the party that I'm with, and I say party, it's my
A group of people that you'll be with.
2 people. Yeah, like my wife and 2 people. But we're all on the Eagles, so for fun, we'll bet the Eagles.
I ain't mad at that.
Allegedly.
I ain't mad at that at all.
Do we have like?
Props?
Yeah, where do you find the props at in Hard Rock?
Oh, they're there.
I don't know.
I don't ever use Hard Rock,
Me either.
so I don't know where to go.
Is Gatorade color there yet? That's my favorite
Where
one.
do you find the props?
And heads or tails. I like that one.
I love heads or tails. Right away.
Because it's early. It's
Right
like
away.
real early.
50-50. No refs can be involved.
No.
Well, technically, the refs are entirely involved. But
But
they're not
it's a
like-
coin.
It's a coin toss.
Also, the national anthem over under.
Yeah, who's singing it this year?
I
Do we
love
know?
it. I don't know. We need to find out their length.
Dude, okay,
All right.
I found him.
Here we go. I got Chad.
Let's do this. Most valuable player. You want me to give you like the top?
Nah.
You want me to give you like the top 5?
No, I don't need the top 5. Most valuable player. I mean, if Kansas City wins, it's obviously Mahomes. So Mahomes.
That's plus 110 though.
Don't care.
That's not fun.
It's not, but it's the winner.
It might not be him. It might be Kareem Hunt. Allegedly, I might put a penny on Kareem Hunt at plus 5,000.
Jeez.
Might not be.
Imagine if he gets 2 touchdowns though.
Imagine.
2 touchdowns and a field goal. Maybe
Still won't give it to him.
Saquon is plus 250. I think that's
I think that's probably your best.
Kelsey 1,500.
I just don't see a scenario where that happens.
How much did we say? 50?
Yeah, 50. Xavier Worthy, 2,500.
I do like Worthy a little bit.
What about this? What about Chris Jones at plus 5,000?
No. When's the last time a defensive player has won? He's gonna make tons of plays.
That's
They're gonna
Clayton.
be like, they're gonna
Clayton
be like,
knows. Clayton, when's the last time a defensive player won MVP of the Super Bowl?
Pittsburgh and Dallas?
James.
No, it was Tampa Bay. It was Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay definitely. Tampa Bay Super Bowl in like 2001 or 2. They definitely had a defensive player win it.
The Broncos did when they won.
Who was
I
it?
think they did. I think they did.
When Peyton Manning was the quarterback?
Maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah, you're probably wrong.
I'm probably wrong.
I don't know. I don't
Cadillac
know.
FSU.
Already sent it.
It's already sent.
He'll confirm it right now.
I'm trying to look.
No national anthem is insane.
Von Miller was the winner of that.
Was that where Cam decided not to dive on the football?
Probably.
It's that same game.
There was that game for sure.
Yikes. Yikes.
This is an interesting one. I feel like there's some value here. Player to record the longest completion, Mahomes or Hurts? What do you think the odds are?
Mahomes minus 135, Hurts plus 110.
It's minus 110 for both. I feel like there's a little bit of value there on Mahomes. Do you have any prop bets, Joey, that are fun?
I have a few that I'm allegedly possibly going to mess around with.
Okay,
You want me to tell you all of them?
Yes, I do.
C.J. Gardner-Johnson over 4.5 tackles plus assists. Feel like that's a good one.
Yeah.
I like Harrison Butker over 7.5 kicking points.
Really?
I do. I think
So you think? Then you definitely love the under.
2 field goals, 2 touchdowns. Gets him there. 3 touchdowns and a field goal. No, 4 touchdowns and no. No, I like 2 field goals. I think he kicks 2 field
He's
goals.
got to kick 2 field goals.
I think he kicks 2 field goals, yeah.
So you like the under a lot then.
Travis Kelce over 19.5 on the longest reception. I think he gets loose one time.
I think that's easy money.
Seems really good.
I like Patrick Mahomes under 35.5 passing attempts. I think the game's going to be shortened, obviously.
35.5.
35.5.
Lot.
Yeah, for him.
Especially
lately.
if we think they're having a lead.
Exactly.
That's why, yeah.
And then
Wow, that's a good one too.
Xavier Worthy anytime touchdown. I don't remember what it is, like plus 200 maybe, something like that.
They'll get him the ball in the low red zone too.
Yeah. So
What's Kareem Hunt anytime touchdown? That's my play. You already know that. You already know that. Kareem. Anytime Kareem. Oh, it's only plus 115.
Yeah, no. I like. I'll give you guys.
Xavier Worthy is plus 145 anytime.
On Sunday, Joey.
Von Miller. Boom.
it's been in the chat
for 10 minutes.
Y'all didn't help, y'all didn't like shout me out for that?
good job.
Yeah.
No, you already missed it. You already missed it. You already missed it. You know what?
You already missed it because it's been there for an hour.
I'm quitting next week.
We know.
Things that we already knew.
Thanks for putting in your 5-month notice.
And we still don't have a backup plan.
At all. That's all.
Joey's doing it. He's great.
That's on us.
Yeah.
No, I personally like to bet Gatorade color, and I also like to bet national anthem length.
If you like the Eagles,
Green,
they went lemon lime. So
lemon lime.
Yeah.
Green or yellow,
There's
however.
going to be no value there. We already know.
There'll be value
There'll be value.
because they won't win. You don't necessarily. We still
when are
know-
they gonna take that stupid bet off the thing?
Gatorade?
The Gatorade.
What do you
I
mean
don't
are they
know.
going to take it off?
Dude,
Yeah. No, I know. Blue a few years back with Tampa Bay was as good as it gets.
It does not get any better. Plus
Bro.
700.
it made some people that I know a ton of money.
Allegedly.
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 Big Bucks fans.
Big Bug fans. Yeah. God.
Total fumbles
What a goat.
in the game. Total lost fumbles. I feel like the under has some value there at plus 150.
What
Under a half.
does Chad says I'll do it mean? Like, I got it? Is that what you meant to say?
He had to mean that.
Not sure.
Sorry, I didn't mean to derail it.
No, it's okay.
What do you think about that? No fumbles lost in the game.
I don't like
Plus
it.
150.
I don't like it.
I don't like it.
No.
It's in a dome. They're not going to be slipping around as much.
Nope.
I like it.
It can get freaky, man.
Sitters.
One guy punches the ball.
Yeah,
ball
one of
foul.
these in the right time in the right spot, which they do
still have
every
to
single
lose it.
play.
After that, it's a
Desperate.
50-50.
Maybe.
I like it.
Maybe it is. Maybe it's
I like it. I think there's value there. Is there anything else fun?
No, that's about all the props I got. It's also 9:42.
Yeah.
All right, let's
42
move on.
minutes on the NFL.
Let's move on. Let's talk about
Super Bowl,
Brian
that's the Mecca.
Sports. The super duper
There it is.
sporting goods store.
That's right.
Brian Sports.
That's right.
I am going to be going to Brian Sports tomorrow. Listen,
Love that.
Sitters, if you're in Lake City, T-ball season is right around the corner. And by right around the corner, I mean you're probably starting practice tomorrow like I am.
That's what Chad said he's going to buy at Brian's for
There
his
you
daughter.
go.
Yeah, see?
With his
So,
$50 from the front porch.
Chad,
that is
I
delivered.
may be there too at the exact same time you are.
There you go.
Going around lunchtime.
There you go.
So yeah, I got to go tomorrow. And I didn't even have to think twice about it. I didn't have to think, where am I going to go to get this stuff?
Yeah.
Am I going to go to
Easy.
Walmart? Absolutely not.
Nope.
Am I going to go to the other, not as good sporting goods store across the street? No, absolutely not.
Probably
Not
not
doing
going to
that.
happen.
I'm going to Brian's. That's where I'm going to get my T-ball bat for my son. That's where I'm getting his glove. That's where I'm getting his cleats. That's where I'm getting his ball.
Talk to me.
Everything.
Everything.
One-stop shop.
The jerseys are made there.
Yep.
Pants I'm going to get there.
Hat.
Socks, hats.
Belt.
Jeez, like
Say less.
every single thing that I need for my kid to play T-ball, I'm getting at Brian Sports because that is the best store for buying sporting goods things.
That's right.
That wasn't very
It's okay.
smooth, but
We got it.
I'm new to this job, so I'll get better at it. Don't worry.
That's right. You can also go hang out with Benton Edge occasionally whenever he's up there because he started up there
The
recently.
No, he
cycle.
did not.
Yes, he works there.
Yeah.
When did that happen?
His first day was this past Saturday.
It wore him out, too.
Yeah, wore him out. He hadn't been back since, but he's been worn out so bad. Which isn't his fault. I got
printing T-shirts.
No, I don't know what he did. I didn't ask.
Hey, what button puts that on Joey?
Joey should know.
That one.
Hey,
That's me.
Got a quick phone call. No worries.
Yeah, you deserved all the focus.
So yeah. So listen, if you need to go get your stuff,
Yep.
you need to get sporting goods stuff. You know what I want to get?
Talk to me.
And I'm dead serious when I say this.
Yeah.
I want to get a new baseball glove in preparation for playing catch with my son, but I also kind of want to go play catch with you. Can we
With
go play
me?
catch? Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I just want to play catch. I haven't played catch in like 10 years.
Can I tell you something?
What?
The fact that people say have a catch really makes me mad.
No, you play catch
You will always play catch forever and ever.
for the rest of my life.
And if-
have a catch? We're not in Britain.
Bro, it
Oh, I'm going to go and have a catch.
it really bothers me when people say it.
Have
Like,
a spot of tea and then have a catch later
Like-
that afternoon.
truly makes me mad when people say have a catch. It's not have a catch. You play
Play
catch.
catch. I want to play catch
Yeah, you
so
play
bad. When's the
catch.
last
To
time you
get
played
your
catch,
to
Chris?
get your
A long
glove or bat or any of that at Brian Sports or just to call and see if you have or if they have it. The number is 386-755-0570. So yeah, give Brian a call. Brian Sports.
Hey, I have a funny
Mention
story.
front porch sitting, get 10% off.
I have a funny story about this actually. So many years ago, before we had kids, and I was absolutely broke. Not much has changed, but we were about to start playing softball, co-ed softball for the county, right? And I didn't have a glove, and so I went up to Brian's, and you have to understand, like I played baseball my whole life, and I had like good equipment.
Yeah.
Like I didn't play. I had a good glove. Like that was, you know, you got good bats. Like if you play, you play. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I went up there and I'm like, I can't spend like $40 on a glove. So I got this beautiful light tan Marucci glove.
Mm-hmm.
It was like 11.75 inches. Even that's a little small for softball, but
I'll say.
I couldn't get any bigger. Like I just couldn't do it.
Yeah.
I brought it home and Michelle was like, man, that's nice. How much was that thing? I was like, it was $200. 15 minutes later, I was back at Brian's. Oh, man.
Tough scene.
It was a tough scene.
That's
Tough
rough.
scene.
Brutal.
Tough scene.
So yeah, I actually recently told Michelle, I was like, you know that glove I got? I'm gonna get it again so that me and Reed can play catch soon.
There you go. I like it.
Good job.
And me and Joey and me and Chris. All right, let's move on.
I'm in.
What do y'all want to do next?
Awards.
NFL awards.
Awards. Which one do we want to start with?
Let's go defensive rookie of the year.
Boom.
Wow.
Now you know how to
Wowzers.
do that. Now you know how to do that.
Wowzers. I knew how to do that before.
Did you really?
Yeah.
No, you didn't.
I like
Sure
it.
did.
No, you didn't.
All right, what we got right here? We got Cooper DeJean.
Braden Fisk.
I can't. Braden Fisk.
Uh-huh.
Love it. Quinion
Quinion
Mitchell from right down the road.
From Williston. Yep.
The
Chop,
last two I can't read.
Chop Robinson.
Chop Robinson and Jared.
Jerry Verse.
Not Jerry, for the folks that.
I just pulled a Joey.
It's way over here. Do you need it right this second?
No, I don't need it right
Okay.
this second. I just pulled a Joey hardcore.
Almighty.
Jerry Verse for my guy Bradford. I think
uh,
we're all on the same boat here.
Yeah.
Jared Verse.
Jared Verse, big time, easy money.
Yeah.
Wow.
So who's second? I like Quinion Mitchell.
Yeah, Mitchell.
Thanks.
I agree.
Yeah. I like
Yeah,
Quinion
I think it's
Mitchell.
Quinion Mitchell. He's a good player.
Yep, I love it. I love
Anything else
it.
need to be said there?
Nah,
No, I
personally.
mean him. It's funny that 2 teammates and then 2 teammates are on
I
there.
know.
That shows you how good those 4 players were.
Talk about drafting
Dude,
well.
nobody drafts better than the
Exactly.
Eagles.
Nobody drafts better than
And the
Eagles.
Rams, honestly, the Rams, I mean,
Rams
that's
too.
incredible.
The Eagles take Georgia players.
The
The Rams take Florida State players.
Rams better not have any good picks this year because they're not drafting nobody.
Oh boy!
Yeah. Ain't nothing over there, buddy.
Yikes!
All right, offensive rookie of the year. All right, let's we know it's Jay.
It's unanimous, right?
It's
Jane
Jay
Daniels.
Let's say he's out of the picture. Let's go one by one. I think there's actually some good cases here. Brock Bowers, the most catches ever by a rookie tight end.
He was the only thing they had there, but
The
he
only
is
thing they
so
had there.
good though.
Neighbors,
so good.
same thing. He's the only piece that they had there.
Yeah.
And he was a freak this year. Bo Nix surprised literally everybody. Everyone thought he was going to be a dud besides Clayton. And I think even Clayton thought he might be a dud.
No, Clayton knew he was a dud.
And then Ryan Thomas Jr., I mean, he was the clear one in Jacksonville, and their team wasn't great, but he still put up good numbers.
You know who was 3rd in the league in receiving this year?
Who?
Brian Thomas Jr.
Yeah, he's a freak.
What?
Yeah,
He
insane.
was a freak.
Insane.
Yeah.
So I don't know who I would pick.
With
second.
Mac Jones at the end of the year.
I really don't know.
For me, it's Brock Bowers.
It's Brock Bowers if it's not Jane Daniels. For me.
Yeah.
I think probably yes.
Yeah.
but-
For me, it goes Daniels, Bowers, Nix, Neighbors, Thomas.
I agree with that.
I think maybe
I
Thomas
would probably
Neighbors.
flip. I would flip.
Maybe
flip
Thomas
Neighbors
Neighbors.
to
Yeah, Thomas, then Neighbors.
I'd
Yeah,
flip Thomas
I'm good with
Neighbors.
that.
You good with that?
Yep.
Nice.
Fun.
This is too easy right now.
Where's my eyeball?
There's your
my
eyeball. And
All
then
right. Last but not least. All right, we know. So we all think
all 3 of us,
are on Saquon, right?
Yeah.
we all agree it's Saquon.
But it
Why
won't
not
be.
Jared Goff? I'm just kidding.
But it won't be.
Why is
though.
Jared Goff on the graphic?
I don't know why he's on the graphic. Is this Josh Allen right here?
Yeah. No.
Okay.
No.
Josh Allen's in the middle.
Josh Allen's in the middle. This
One
is
won
Jared
the
Goff.
Buffalo
Yeah.
Bill on his helmet.
See?
Okay. Jesus.
I can't see.
You normally have a computer in front of you.
Yeah, I'm not used to this. I feel like Joey right now. All right, if we weren't picking Saquon,
Yeah.
I don't.
Let's just go in order because everybody's going to say Lamar next, right?
Yes, I would.
Yeah, precedent says no, but yes.
Statistically,
I
it
don't
really
really-
wasn't close between him
Can
and
we?
him
Why
and
was
Allen.
Josh Allen like the favorite?
Why is he the favorite? Why is he going to win?
Why
Nobody
is he
knows.
going to actually
I don't-
win it?
I
Yeah.
don't understand it.
Nobody knows.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I would pick Burrow over him.
Oh.
Had a better individual season.
I can't do that.
That's I would go Burrow 3, Allen 4.
Yeah.
I can't get there.
Goff, we're not even. He's not 5.
I don't. Golf maybe 5, but he's such a distant 5. The thing with it for me is 2 through 4 is so very close.
Yeah.
I don't. It's
Yeah,
not
I
like
agree.
I think.
I agree.
Like I'm good with it no matter which way you interchange them. I do think that Lamar's 2 because of his numbers are just immensely better than the other 2.
Like,
they're
let's put it this
crazy.
way: he's the number 1 quarterback this year.
I think so.
Yeah.
And then
But you have
Burrow
to
and
do the
Allen,
same.
I think, are so close as far as what they mean to their team and
Yeah.
and
But to
you
be
know,
fair to
their
Allen,
numbers and all that.
Allen
But
actually made the playoffs this year.
yeah,
so
and Burrow did not. So
that's-
I'm back to Allen 3 and Burrow 4.
Yeah.
I'm fine with all that.
Same winners.
What are all of you smoking? That's a good question.
Because Pops is on Josh Allen.
Oh, is he?
Yes.
I like Josh Allen a lot.
Heavy Josh Allen.
I like Josh Allen too, but his numbers just aren't the same as the other guys. They're like
Lamar's numbers, if you just go.
and Lamar's numbers aren't the same as Saquon's numbers. Like the man had 2,000 yards rushing.
I know.
What more? What like
How do you not?
if he's the running back that doesn't win it, there isn't ever going to be a running back that win it again. You set the precedent with that.
It's a good point. Seems that's a horrible. Josh Allen didn't have a 1,000-yard receiver or running back.
That's his fault. Next question.
Next question.
You want to save the draft for next week when there's less to talk about?
Probably should.
Yeah.
We'll do a preview.
Especially since we got an hour here.
Yeah, we'll do a preview of or a review of the Super Bowl. We'll talk about the Super Bowl and then just jump because it won't take as long. We'll jump straight into the college draft next week.
Correct.
All right, so let's
I
do
like
two
that.
things. Let's do two things.
Let's
That's
do it.
smart. You're a
talk
smart guy. That's
Let's
why
talk
they pay
about
you
Josh
big bucks.
McCardle.
Sometimes.
Let's talk about Josh McCardle.
I'm
I'm
in.
telling you right now.
The best.
I swear, sitters, I did not know that Joey got a haircut last week.
Last week.
I thought this was like a fresh fade.
1 week ago, baby.
Bro, it still looks clean.
I don't know what to tell you.
Josh does that.
And your hair grows pretty quick.
I know it does. I know.
Dude, that is bananas. Talk to me about Josh, Joseph.
Josh is the Saquon Barkley of barbers.
Yep.
Like he just does that.
Except for Josh would actually win the MVP.
But he wouldn't. I don't even know if he would want to because he doesn't want the public recognition like that. Because he's such a genuinely good dude.
In a sense, like, hey, send the young bucks out there, like let them eat.
Yeah.
Let the young boys eat.
I'm telling you,
he's unselfish.
So far, he's been the Nick Saban of barbers, and now he's the Saquon Barkley of barbers.
A heck of a company there.
He's in the greatest company on earth, honestly.
Yeah,
the Donald Trump of presidents.
Bro, just because you have 1 week doesn't mean we only want to have 1 week. I mean, I'm not saying you're wrong or you're right, but what's happening
I
here?
love y'all sayers. I'm only just kidding around. I promise. I hope you could tell.
Joey, Tyler's on his way out.
Obviously, he's on his way. He's doing a real good job of it. We don't have a backup plan. No Tyler. He's throwing crazy nonsense out there.
Which is not necessarily crazy nonsense.
No. I'm not saying it. I'm not saying what he said was crazy nonsense. It's just the timing and the way he said it.
It was just a strange. It was almost like, yeah, okay. Anyways, Josh McCardle, man, great barber, incredible barber, huge success, huge
success for the Saquon.
Beautiful barber chair.
Oh my Lord! All right.
Oh, what?
You know what? Just go see Josh because he's my guy.
Yeah, he's the best, man.
I'm telling you, I'll never go as long as Josh McCardle is doing hair. I'll never go to another barber.
This morning, I was working buses with Coach Faulkner, AD basketball coach. He said, Chad, before we answer any more of your questions, you need to confirm that you've been paid by the front porch, sir. We're not answering. You're banned from commenting until you say that you've received the doll hairs from front porch because we've owed you that for a long time. I just need to clear the air.
It has been like almost 2 months now.
Please,
yeah.
We've paid our dues. Anyways, with that being said, Joey, Coach Faulkner, his sons get their hair cut by Josh, and they love it. They're like young men. They're high school.
Yeah.
So it's like all ages.
My whole family goes.
He does an outstanding job.
Yeah.
From Bryce to Benton to you to me, like he's really there it is. It's paid. Our sponsors, please make sure you keep paying those because we're paying it forward. Jeez, please. That's on me. But it's done. It's paid. I apologize.
So what's the number to Josh McCardle?
Yeah,
if you want to get on the schedule?
386-247-1430 is the number to Josh's barbershop or Josh's cellular phone where you can text him, and then he will get you the schedule. He will send it right back to you, and that's that. Go see Josh at Josh's barbershop. I'm telling you, you won't be disappointed. It'll be the experience of a lifetime. Chuck said, who was the last running back to have as good of a single season as Saquon?
Chris Johnson.
I was going to say Adrian Peterson, Chris Johnson.
Yeah, AP, yeah.
One of those two.
That's a long time.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
LT.
Yeah, LT, yeah. LT was so good.
Yeah, he was.
Golly.
He's what I think of when I think of the Chargers, by the way.
As he should be. He's the GOAT of the Chargers.
Or Phillip Rivers, 9 kids.
Yeah, Adrian Peterson was the last one to have a similar season, yes.
Yes.
With Minnesota.
With
Minnesota, and he was coming off an ACL injury.
Yeah,
surgery.
Yeah.
ACL reconstruction surgery.
Insane.
Oh my God.
All right, I want to do one more thing.
In like 5 months too, like 6 months, wasn't it?
It was January, and he came back in like September. Yeah, so like he didn't play in the preseason, but his first game was like August 31st, September, whatever.
At that time, that was like not a thing.
No, it was 12 months minimum.
12 months. It was not 9 months.
And he didn't even get right in season until like week 5.
Yeah, and
like he had a couple of like just blah games, and then from week 5 to week 17, it was like, hey, I'm by far the best player in this league,
easily.
Yeah, Dickerson had a 2,000-yard season too. He was quite good back in his day.
All right, Sitters, I want to hear from you. We got the Super Bowl coming up. We do this every year. What are you guys going to be eating for the Super Bowl? Joey, what are you going to be doing? Are you going to be grilling out? Chris, you're going to be up in the mountains. Are you going to be able to take some food with you?
No, but what we will do is it's crazy. They have grocery stores in the mountains. It's insane. So we're going to go buy some hamburgers and hot dogs and things, and we are going to cook.
The most wonderful thing about America, grocery stores.
Yes, sir. We are going to stop probably by Walmart, actually.
To be fair, I just want to say, to be fair, if you were taking exotic meats like backstrap, can't get that at the store.
No, we won't have any venison backstrap. But
there are these things called grocery stores.
yeah, we will have the finer things, the delicacies, maybe some champagne, mimosas, stuff like that. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be a lot of fun.
Again, in my
I
defense, when we
I
go
can't
on
wait for a
vacation,
champagne and
we take
mimosa.
We take food with us.
Really?
We really do. Yes.
You don't go to the grocery store when you get there?
So sometimes we do to get.
So
some
like,
things.
let me paint the picture for you. So Blue Ridge Mountains.
I'm about to look really stupid, City.
No. I'm not trying to do that. I'm saying
You don't have to try.
It's a bit of a car ride. Like
Okay,
it's 6.5 hours from
that's
Lake State to Atlanta.
How long are you gonna be gone?
So we're leaving Friday evening, like at 7. I'm gonna drive through the night, basically get there at 2ish, hopefully, God willing, and then Saturday we're gonna do like hang out or whatever, and then go out that evening. Sunday we're gonna be like in. We're gonna be cooking, hanging out, Super Bowl. So like, and then come home Monday. So
I would not take food for that.
okay, I'm okay.
What are you gonna be cooking, Chris? Let's get to the
So
heart of the matter.
hamburgers, hot dogs, sausage, everything that like everyone that you want. Sydney's gonna do her
No
thing.
wings.
No wings. No
Wings are a little bit tricky to do on like not your own grill.
too involved.
Wings are way too involved for me for that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like for me, it's like a whole
So
day or two
Sydney's
process.
gonna do her things like dips, buffalo chicken dip. We're gonna have
Talk to me.
the stuff that goes in the oven, like appetizers, mozzarella sticks, all the good stuff.
Can I give you like a little? And I don't know if this is just me.
Yo, you can.
But I've been doing keto, and they've got like keto tortillas. So Michelle made me some like buffalo chicken dip,
Okay.
and I put that inside a tortilla.
and then put it
And
in a
then
air fryer.
Yep, and then I put it in an air fryer. Oh my lord!
I
Buffalo
don't
chicken
think they
dip
have
wrap.
an air fryer here.
Oh.
Kelsey and I have stayed
Just
here
for
before.
future, just for the future.
It's dope.
Just for the
Yeah,
future.
Awesome.
When you have like a little bit of extra buffalo chicken dip,
Yeah.
nice little quick hit. Oh,
I love it.
Can
I
I
love
tell you?
it.
Can I tell you what I used to do when I was fat?
tell me,
I'm still fat, but when I was contributing to my fatness.
you've lost a lot of weight.
We've lost a lot of weight.
Thanks. This is irrelevant. So
Get to it.
So what I would do is I would
This is
get
gonna be so good.
get crescent rolls.
Okay.
Oh,
And I would put the extra buffalo chicken dip in the crescent roll, roll that thing up, bake it for about 12 minutes.
Joey, all the
Only thing
Joey's
better than that is
creativity-
like a Hawaiian roll, like
Oh,
buffalo
I've
chicken
never-
dip sliders.
I've never done a Hawaiian roll.
I haven't done
cut
it,
the
but
whole
that
thing in
sounds
half.
fire. Yeah.
Buffalo
I've seen
chicken
that with
dip?
the big bread knife. I've seen
yeah.
that on TikTok.
It's harder. It's harder to do than they make it look.
I bet.
Way harder.
If not, you have like hills and valleys. It's like
Yeah.
it's like a road through Georgia. it's not level.
Oh, we didn't
no, we
talk about the
haven't.
NBA.
I'm not done talking about food though.
Yeah, me
Yeah,
either.
no, I got
wanna
plenty
say
of time for
Joey-
this.
All of Joey's creativity is tied up in two areas: calling pitches
Yep.
and food.
And that's 1 out of 4. Call it pitches. He's just choosing 1 or 4, maybe location. So there's a little bit more to it, but food, killing the game.
Food. I love food.
So what are you cooking for the Super Bowl?
So I'm doing this stupid carnivore diet.
I mean, but we're talking about meats anyway.
No, exactly.
Yes.
So
Give me the meat.
I will tell you that a friend of mine that happens to have the same last name as me invited me over to his house, and he
For
said
ribs?
he was doing ribs.
Oh my
Oh, bless
God.
him.
Yeah,
That's some of the best ribs that you'll ever eat.
yeah. So
So you're on light duty. You're on sides duty.
yeah, I asked him. I was like, "What do you want me to? Do you want me to bring something? Do you want me to cook something?" And he's like, "Well, yeah. You're not just coming over here to hang out and eat my ribs."
No, we're not doing that.
And so I said, "Well, what do you want me to do?" And he's like, "I don't know." I was like, "Well, I don't have any more chicken wings." He's like, "Well, you can come get a bag out of my freezer then." And I was like,
I actually have a bag you can have.
I guess I'm doing chicken wings." So
Chicken
got a bag.
wings.
I
What
got a
are you gonna
bag.
make? What are you gonna make? Garlic parm.
So I will tell you this: the last time I did chicken wings, right there in that outside of that door right there, I did like a combo. After about the first,
He never makes the same thing twice. I feel like.
no, I did like a buffalo, but it was a new buffalo, and it was good. I actually enjoyed it a lot. But then I started mixing that with like the like my old school garlic parm. Bud,
Buffalo garlic parm.
yeah.
All right. I'm not gonna.
Chad,
doubt Joey.
I'll throw money on that, big dog.
I would love, you know what? Let's just do it. We'll set up a day where Chad cooks his wings, Joey cooks his wings. We'll get a handful, 10 people, random voters, blind test. Let's do it.
I'm in.
It'll be fun. Winner gets, whatever. Y'all can put 50 each. Winner takes a pot.
in a couple months.
And we eat the chicken. yeah, I love it.
Win.
When? Yeah, I said that something about give me all the meats. Cooey said pause.
Yeah.
Touche.
I wasn't going to call you out on it.
Oh, that's
but
cool. Slam dunk. I don't care.
My watch just told me a 1:15 bedtime is ideal for my sleep patterns.
115.
Yeah. Yeah, it just told me, make sure you try to get in bed by 1:15 tonight. It seems like your heart rate is
Sure
better
thing.
when you go to sleep at 1:15.
Sure thing, bud. Thanks, Siri. Oh my gosh! All right, let's talk about the trade real quick. We do need to discuss that because it was like monumental. The highlights: Anthony Davis for Luka Doncic.
Yeah, were y'all surprised? Like, because I was extremely surprised by all. I think everybody
Yeah, me
was.
too.
Like the reactions. Thanks, Marty. I appreciate that. Marty's had them though.
Yeah, he's had him. He's never
had
had Chads.
No,
I've never had Chads.
I haven't either. I just.
Buddy, I've had
I know-
yours.
I know the time and
it's
the
gonna
effort
be-
that
it's
it
gonna be
takes.
Tough. It's gonna be tough.
I hope.
But I'm here
I
for
hope
it.
they're as good.
I'm here.
I
to
hope
fight
they're
it.
better.
Hey,
If they are, we're gonna
have
make
you
some
checked-
money.
Have you checked March Madness to see if you have a stinking baseball game that day or not? Yet?
Yeah, I made sure we didn't schedule anything those 2
Did you
days.
really?
Yeah.
Thank God.
Yeah.
Last 3
Well,
years
are we
have
doing
been
it
a
there?
disaster.
Are we doing it then?
We could.
Wait, that's not that far away.
No, that's what I'm saying. That's why it made me think of it.
It's in
Yeah,
March.
that's a month and a couple weeks.
That's
All right, Chad. Take off either Thursday or Friday.
Or both.
Oh,
Oh
let's
my
go.
gosh.
Yeah. No, we're doing it.
Me and Chris are the big factors of this.
It's up, baby. It's up. 1,000-yard running backs. My dad sent me this message. I'm going to share it. Barry Sanders.
2,000-yard backs, right?
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
2,000-yard back. Barry Sanders. Derrick Henry.
Yep.
Jamal Lewis. Terrell Davis. Chris Johnson. Adrian Peterson. Dickerson. OJ. And it says Christian McCaffrey. From Carolina, I think.
I don't know that I didn't think that he ever had 2K. But I mean, if it says it, he did.
It says it according to Google. I didn't know that either. But that's a short list.
It's a very short list.
Saquon's
Saquon's the MVP.
Saquon's crazy numbers. I agree. All right, so you were saying
I don't remember what I was saying. now.
Luka
I'm sorry.
and Anthony
Oh,
Davis.
Luka.
Is that
Yeah.
the worst trade in
The-
like sports?
The reactions of the NBA was what made it so bad.
Yeah.
I think, right? Like all the players were like, "That's dumb."
Yeah.
Like there was not a single player that was like, "Yeah, I think I agree with this. This is a good trade for both." They were like, "Yeah, I don't know why you would trade a guy that's in the prime of his career, one of the better scorers in the NBA, one of the better playmakers in the NBA. I'm not sure why you would trade him for an aging superstar and a first in
he's
2029."
31.
An aging superstar.
I know, but he. Okay, I'm gonna play devil's advocate, and I don't want to, but I'm going to.
Yeah.
He literally, Luka is the biggest liability on defense in the NBA.
One of.
For what he is on offense,
Right, he is a
as
liability on defense.
bad on defense.
Okay.
He cannot be on the court when they need to stop. They'll literally put him on a screen roll, and he cannot guard.
I'm with it.
I'm playing devil's advocate, so I have to stay in this position. So I'm going to stay in this position. I paused there. I don't think that Anthony Davis is what Anthony Davis is supposed to be. I mean, I know his numbers are good when he plays, but I feel like he misses a ton of time.
Always has.
Exactly.
Going back to New Orleans, he
that's
missed
who he
time.
is.
Yeah.
So so I understand, like, I think the Mavs are like, we can win right now. Mm-hmm. Like, we have Kyrie. Mm-hmm. We need somebody to play defense. Mm-hmm. Like, the window is shrinking for Kyrie. Kyrie's still playing pretty good football. He's been rejuvenated by Luka, I think. But so that's the only angle I can see is that
They didn't want to pay him the Supermax.
they didn't want to play him in the Supermax, and let's win right now
Yeah.
because
And Luka, it ain't like Luka's played 82 games a year either.
no, he misses time too.
He'll miss some time too. And
I still think it's a terrible trade. I'm
don't-
standing
yeah.
on that, but the thought process there is Luka will not play defense. Can, but won't. Is just not committed to it. Wants to score.
yeah,
I want to read you this trade from a couple of years back. The Rudy Gobert trade.
yeah.
Do you know about this?
Nope.
Rudy Gobert. So Rudy Gobert went to the Timberwolves.
Yep.
And in exchange, the Jazz received Malik Beasley, Patrick Beverley, Leonardo Balmaro, Walker Kessler. He was the 22nd pick in the 2022 draft. Jared Vanderbilt, and this is where it gets crazy. The 2023 first-round pick, the 2025 first-round pick, the 2026 pick swap, 2027 first-round pick, 2029 first-round pick.
Good Lord, that's incredible.
And Luka,
Went for AD, a couple of
Bums.
bench players, and a 2029 first.
one first.
Right.
Rudy Gobert got 4 first.
That's insane.
Isn't that bananas?
That is wild.
AD is just big as hell. I mean,
He plays defense.
he does play defense. Like, he's not like
He's not like LeBron on defense or Luka on defense.
no.
Like he's not like them on defense.
no.
Let me ask you a question. Because and Kui's kind of alluded
LeBron
to
can
this.
still play defense, and this is what
Just
really
chooses not to.
It's what really frustrates me about LeBron is he really still, even to this day at his age, he's an absolute freak show of an athlete.
Yeah.
You think he will in the playoffs?
He never has. He hasn't since he left Cleveland the first time. When he went to Miami, he stopped playing defense then. He hasn't played defense since then. Even in the playoffs, he'll still look around and get lost. And, oh, crap, they just backdoored me. He needs
He'll
to.
point at somebody else, Mario Chalmers, and
Yeah.
then he'll.
And then I'll get mad at them.
Yeah,
You're
he'll-
supposed to get my back. No, that's your guy.
Yeah.
You go play defense.
What makes it really interesting is so Kui alluded to this. He said Dallas traded the next Dirk for that franchise. As a person that has been on the end of trading away a franchise player, it is the most frustrating thing. We Red Sox fans talk about that every single week. Like it never dies. It's never gonna die.
Mookie
We're
Betts?
Yeah, we're always gonna talk about how we traded away Mookie Betts. Mavs will always talk about trading away Luka.
Getting rid of Luka. Yeah.
They always talk about it. And like, yeah, the window's shrinking, but you just like franchises have to. You just can't get rid of guys like that. They're like once in a generation type of players on your team. Like
If he's not liked, if there's a portion of the room that doesn't like him, there's a portion of the team, the locker room, the coaching staff. By all accounts, the guy is extremely well liked.
that's not the type of person I'm talking about. I'm talking a guy like Luka.
That's yeah.
Like
Saying,
Luka,
that's
yeah.
what he's
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Like
Yeah.
He's
like,
extremely liked.
You can't.
Like,
You just cannot.
just
trade
can't do
them.
it.
It doesn't matter what it means for the basketball team. You just cannot do it.
no.
So maybe this is
If he walks in free agency, it's different.
It's,
Yes, 100% agree.
Yeah. Maybe this
Then
is
he becomes the villain. Honestly.
Yeah.
absolutely nothing. But do you remember when they made the whatever run they made a run last year and they won a series, I believe, and he's holding the beer in the like lobby hallway area,
The guy
and
came
the
to
owner
the-
comes in.
It wasn't the owner. It was
GM?
the VP of basketball operation, Michael Finley.
Someone.
This is
came
Michael
in-
Finley, who was a former Mavs player.
came and took the beer out of his hand.
Right.
Like what was like was that weird? That seems unprecedented. I'd never seen that before.
Yeah.
Did that have anything to do with it? I'm
I think
truly
that's
asking. I don't
portions
know.
of it. Because he's not in good shape.
Yeah.
He's not.
No,
And-
he's not. He.
But that seems like a far easier problem to fix than being able to score the basketball.
Yeah, in theory.
Except for that, he has you because you're paying him the money. So
Yeah.
The thing about them not wanting to give him a supermax contract is really interesting too, because the Mavs just got sold. So how do you buy the franchise and not have a plan to give your star franchise player a supermax? That just doesn't.
I mean, if you truly don't
know what I
believe
mean?
he can take you to a championship, then what's the point?
he's
If he-
definitely not a two-way guy, man.
I know, but it's just,
I understand both sides.
Yeah,
but
I do too. You got to shake things up if that's how you feel. I don't know that that's how I feel. I still think that he's the better option. Surround him with guys that can play defense.
what do you think about Kid not having?
But
any
they'll still
input in that
isolate him.
whatsoever?
You're a basketball guy.
Mm-hmm.
They'll still find Luka. They'll make him defend.
Yeah, but the guy that he's defending ain't fitting to score 120.
No, he's not. No, he's not gonna score 120. But in the crunch time, that part is true. But in crunch time, I'll put him in the high screen roll,
Right.
And I'm going to isolate you, and you cannot defend.
Yeah.
He can't. He can't
He's not very
cover.
good.
He can't cover he can't defend like the bottom half of the NBA. His length can, but he
his
himself
feet are too
doesn't care to.
Yeah, that was the point of me bringing up the Rudy Gobert trade.
I thought I had a hat on. Tried to pull my hat down.
That's adorable. Anyways,
I
think
agree.
this is-
The trade is bad. The trade is bad.
horrific.
I think moving him. Oh yeah, no. So I've heard of it. What Chad's talking about,
need
but
to
I don't know enough about it to speak on it.
I don't know anything.
The
about it.
majority owner wanted to do some type of casino stuff in Texas, and then got a ton of pushback. It was like, absolutely not. We're not doing that here. And so, like, some people say, like, don't be surprised if you see the Mavs move to Vegas. 100%. Probably coming soon.
Why would that have anything to do with Luka?
I think she's throwing the weight around.
I don't hate it. Show everybody who the boss is.
Yeah, like, all right, cool. Y'all don't want to play? Don't worry. Because, they're all I won't say in bed together, but they're all like It's all connected.
I mean, coots.
Follow the money.
How do y'all feel about Butler to Golden State?
I don't know.
Happened about an hour before the show started.
He what did Kevin Garnett say? He ruined guaranteed contracts.
About right.
I mean, yeah.
Dallas has lost tons of monies from supporters with this deal. Also, the Mavericks have been bought a Las Vegas casino group who wanted a casino complex in Dallas but couldn't.
Bingo.
Interesting.
They'll be moving. They'll be in Vegas in 3 years.
Yeah, it'll probably take a little longer than that, but yeah, I agree.
It'll move fast.
Yeah.
As fast as it can move. So 3 might be
there.
short.
The money's there.
The money wants them.
Baseball's going there. Football's there now.
Football's there.
Yeah, they're gonna. Yeah.
They don't have an NBA team.
It's wild that it took that long for all this to happen.
Yeah.
It really is.
I think everyone thought that
I think the
like
perception of
gambling would gambling would like speed up.
Yeah.
Like I'm going to Georgia. Oh, I gotta make my wagers early.
Yeah.
Oh.
Good catch.
I don't really have to.
Yeah.
Hard Rock won't allow you to do it there.
Alrighty, Sinners. That's going to be it for tonight. This has been Tyler Ruff along with Joey Edge and Chris Martinez. And we are Front Porch Sitting, Fly, Eagle, Fly.
No.
Yes, Fly, Eagle, Fly.
Yes.
No.
Eagles.
Fly.
No.
Ha!